Hey everybody, this is Sean V. Bradley, CEO of Dealer Synergy and the co-creator of the Internet Sales 20 Group.
Hello, and I'm Karen Bradley, president of Dealer Synergy and also the co-creator of Internet Sales 20 Group.
Folks, I got to tell you right now, you need to sign up for the upcoming Internet Sales 20 Group in Atlantic City, New Jersey, April 8th, 9th, and 10th. This is the most incredible, the best, the biggest, the most powerful Internet Sales 20 Group ever. Matter of fact, I guarantee you this is the absolute best workshop period to ever hit the automotive sales industry, to the point I brought in Karen Bradley to explain some of these incredible reasons. Let's start, Karen.
Well, first of all, this one is going to be different than the previous ones. It's our 10-year anniversary at Dealer
10
Synergy,
years building internet departments, BDCs, and digital marketing companies. 10 years.
So we're definitely going to be celebrating.
Celebration tonight. Come on. All right.
Also, we've never had a keynote speaker before, and this time we are proud to say that we're going to have Dr. Willie Jolly as the keynote speaker.
People, do you know who
exciting.
Dr. Willie Jolly is? He has sold a ton of books. Best-selling author. He wrote the book Setbacks Are Setups for Comebacks. And Ford manufacturer hired him, and Success Magazine said that he is Ford manufacturer's secret weapon for their whole comeback. And the reason why Ford manufacturer didn't take a bailout when the whole economy collapsed and the other two major domestic OEMs did. Listen to that. He's going to be the keynote speaker. He's voted by Toastmasters International as one of the top 5 speakers in the world for any industry, any subject, period. He is a Hall of Fame speaker, CSP speaker for the NSA, the National Speakers Association, and he's becoming a mentor of mine, and it is an honor and privilege to have him as the keynote speaker for the upcoming Internet Sales 20 Group in Atlantic City. Now, what else is different? What's different about our 20 groups? Great, we have the best speaker to ever touch the stage in our industry as a keynote. Besides that, what makes our 20 groups totally different from all the other events in the industry?
Well, first of all, the intimate environment. We don't have an endless number of attendees.
On purpose.
On purpose.
We cap.
We cap it just because we don't want to lose that intimacy. Because what you're going to get here from any other workshop is an actual customized action plan to go back to the dealership with. A lot of these workshops, we take a bunch of brilliant ideas, but we never execute. And the reason for that is because there's never a plan to actually go back. You think of, you go back with, I don't know, hundreds of ideas possibly, and you're like, okay, where do I begin? Well, we're going to tell you where to begin. We literally sit down on the 3rd day with each attendee, and we identify, we say, okay, let's see it. First of all, on a daily basis, we do a recap of the day. So we actually go around and we find out, we have a group leader that stands up from each group and basically goes through and tells all the important things that they found for that day that they feel like they could go back and implement at their dealership. And then what we do on the last day is we will do a final recap, and we'll look at an entire list that they've taken over the last 3 days, and we'll say, okay, it's great that you have this entire list, but let's, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
So we do it 3 action items at a time. So we tell them to pick their absolute top 3 things that they could do for immediate implementation. It's usually something that only involves themselves, because you can't necessarily control what other people do at the dealership, but you can control yourself. So, and then we will actually line out time frames for each item. And then when they go back, they have something that they can actually hold on to and look at on a daily basis and make sure that they're on track.
So let me rewind that for a second here. Because of our backgrounds as certified Franklin Covey trainers in time management, leadership, and organization, Karen and I are certified and officially partnered with Franklin Covey for the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and
5 Choices to Extraordinary Productivity.
So we take all of our knowledge outside of the automotive industry, and we've created this powerful instructional design. So you don't just go to this big workshop where everybody's contradicting each other. There's multiple sessions. It's one curriculum with the beginning, middle, and end. We are handpicking all of these speakers, and it is very, very focused. And we make sure, because we thoroughly vet the curriculum, there's a beginning, middle, and end. And as Karen said, each day we do a recap. It's a 3-day event. And then on the last day, we create action plans for each individual attendee. Even if you had 3 or 4, 10 people from the same store, you don't all have the same responsibilities and same job title. So we create individual action plans for each individual attendee to go back to their dealership. We create accountability partners, commitment partners. We use technology through automotive internet sales, private groups, go-to-meeting webinars, all for free for post-engagement. So you don't just go to an event and it's a big buffet and a lot of. We have the most powerful curriculum, period, the most powerful support, and the most incredible workbooks and workshops and activities. And again, as Karen said, the exit strategy is unheard of. No other workshop has ever had an exit strategy and implementation plan for each individual attendee. So folks, that is just one of the very many reasons why you need to sign up right now before it sells out, because like Karen said, we have limited seating because we want it to be an intimate setting. So again, this is Sean V. Bradley and
Karen Bradley.
We look forward to seeing you in Atlantic City April 8th, 9th, and 10th.